той день, коли закінчиться війна, і хлопці змучені повернуться додому. Впаде на землю мамина сльоза за тими, хто не вернеться.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction, we're going to go back to roughly about, I have to go back into it. I saw this is between Antitilla and Olександр Rожко Тарас Тополя. It's called Invincible. This song was this is a kind of a military supporting song. This was back in August the 14th, 2019. And like I said, there's going to be songs from Ukraine, especially in the military part, that was done back in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2019. That has so much significant reference today. So I'm going back and seeing, like, it hasn't changed. When things possibly went after a conflict or something like that, or something's bad, really bad, there possibly a progress. And progress for better. You know, if something's destroyed, you build it and you make that building much more better than what it is, you know? But there's just been a massive year after year after year after year after year. How can songs from like 20... You could play a song in Ukraine, unfortunately, but 100 years ago that have still reference today. A military song 100 years ago will have reference today with the exact same person. 100 years. You can go back 200, 300 years when they didn't even have any kind of digital microphone or anything like that. And you listen to those songs. You listen to old folk songs. And they still have reference today. We're the same country. It's crazy. It's crazy. In the description page, this says, this project Invincible was filmed in May 2019 in cooperation with Suspільний, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, and Pісні Війни. The TV premiere took place on the Air UA, first of the day of the construction of Ukraine, June 28, 2009. It goes a social and artistic project about the soldiers, musicians who went through the anti-terrorist operations and the songs born during war. So these are songs that was written by the military. So I take it that this person's been going around with songs and getting artists singing them with the military. Am I right by saying that? Because the social and artistic project is a large-scale public initiative, the task of which is to find and record a professional sound recording studio and songs created by Ukrainian soldiers who fought and are still fighting in the east of Ukraine. That's, you know? Where was I from there? I'm going to highlight a little bit more, if you don't mind. I'm going to do that. Apologies for taking so long. The overarching task of the project is to preserve the modern Ukrainian language military songs, both in the context of musical culture and patriotic education and the context of the history of Ukraine. On October the 14th, 2017, the album of the Modern Front song was released, brought together 15 compositions written by ATO soldiers under the influence of what they experienced during the war in eastern Ukraine. All of these songs as a part of, is it Sokyo Artistic Projects, the war songs, were recorded in a professional studio and in unique duets of fighter authors and famous Ukrainian artists. So I have to go back and check out those songs and see. This is, I think, like the first one that I've seen. So I know there's more out there. So if you guys can provide me with the links and so forth, I want to see how much reference those songs have to what's happening right now. That's what I want to find out. So look, I'm ready to press the play button and see and check it out. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. Also, if you send me any DMs either on my Instagram page or my Facebook page, Uncle Momo Music Reactions, I'd be more than happy to send you various links to these amazing artists. And if you want to volunteer or participate in any way in funding and anything else, I'll send you those links. Or indeed, if you want to share those links as well. So look, let's go straight into our next reaction. So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
В той день, коли закінчиться війна,
Look how young he looks.
і хлопці змучені повернуться додому. Впаде на землю мамина сльоза за тими, хто не вернеться ніколи. Ми пригадаєм, як горів Майдан крізь чорний дим Михайлівського дзвони. Кров наших побратимів на щитах і з кулями смертельні перегони. Не сумуй, коли мене немає.
I haven't got the lyrical content, I'm hoping it's down the bottom.
Помолись і поцілуй дитину. Пам'ятай, Господь оберігає тих, хто захищає батьківщину. Пам'ятай, Господь оберігає тих, хто захищає Україну.
Той день, коли закінчиться війна,
Interesting the way how he's holding the microphone.
згадаєм кібори героїв України, Донецького литовища руїни, і тих, хто там поклав своє життя.
You can feel
Волонтерам, ангелам добра,
when he sings, you can feel the
низький
experience.
уклін до самої землі.
I'm not talking about the musical experience.
Їх допомога, як жива вода,
I'm talking about the life experience.
нас рятувала у тяжкі часи.
As a protector of Ukraine.
Не сумуй, коли мене немає. Помолись і поцілуй дитину. Пам'ятай, Господь оберігає тих, хто захищає батьківщину. Пам'ятай, Господь оберігає тих, хто захищає Україну.
Коли настане мир і тишина у нашій ворогом нескореній країні,
There's got to be more songs.
Хай пролунає слава Україні.
Now I know what that means.
той день, коли закінчиться війна.
There must be loads of songs out there that's been written by our soldiers.
Коли мене немає, помолись і поцілуй дитину. Пам'ятай,
haven't thought about that.
Тих, хто захищає батьківщину. Пам'ятай, Господь завжди оберігає всіх тих, хто захищає
Україну.
Україно. So that was Olександр is it Rosco or Rossico? Let me know that. Taras Toполя. Don't miss Invincible, or the song's called Invincible. In there, it's got the Social and Artist Project War Song. It is a volunteer initiative. The project lasted a year and a half in Liv. From the idea to release the album is the author and conductor is Galina Gusso, a journalist and promotion manager of the artist. The CD was released under the label of the company Our Format. Circulation 5,000 copies. The project participation handed over the first 1,000 copies of the disc to representative of the General Staff of the Armed Force of Ukraine in Kyiv. In Kyiv, sorry. And by the Defender of Ukraine Day, by October the 14th, 2017, the war song has reached hundreds of military units, primarily in the east of the country, as well as the front lines. I reckon they should do this, do that again. Seriously, listen, I know there's not enough time, and that's the last thing that they are thinking about. I get that. So maybe when it's all over, an album song of the soldiers of Ukraine. I think it, you know, it would be a good idea. Or do you know what I think? I think the artists will do it anyway. I think the artists will gather around and call all the military, and either write a song about them, how brilliant they are, or somehow have some kind of collaboration with the military. And to what extent, I don't know. But I think it's a brilliant idea that the artist sings the military songs. I mean, the artist sings the individual songs of the soldiers. You know, because that's one part or side that we never get to see. Is an untold story. Soldiers don't talk about those things. It's like a universal code. You know, soldiers will not talk about their experience. They'll keep it with. They have that look to other soldiers, and yeah, but they're not ones to express their experience, what they went through during their time of conflict. It just doesn't happen. So if the door can open just a little bit for the artists to kind of, I don't know, convey in any kind of way in terms of song how what these soldiers were going through or how they felt at that time, I think that would be a massive thing. I think that would be really, 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 really big. This is really surprising to me. It's like, well, why didn't I think that this was going on, or something like this was going on? You don't hear, like I said, you don't hear about the soldiers, that part. I mean, maybe, you know, job one or two, they might write a book or something. But overall, this doesn't happen. Apologies if you hear a buzzsaw going on the back. There's a tree surgeon cutting trees at the back. So it's coming through my windows. Apologies for that. But yeah, this is very much intriguing. I want to find out how many, now I have to go back into 2017, 2019 to find out how many songs were written by soldiers and how many artists indeed sang those songs. I don't think Antitilla is the only ones that's done that, you know? So it'd be intriguing to find that out. But for now, I salute you. Amazing. I will leave all details down below, as you know. But for now, I'll see you very soon.
Господь оберігає тих, хто захищає батьківщину.
Україну